my car. Oh, okay. Like, I got so confused on that. And then, apparently, here's how the future goes. First off, everybody gets a brand new dual disc. That's how the first season goes. Oh, okay, so now they get to play something portable. Pretty cool. Second one, nothing changed except for the dual discs have been changed majorly. But, same different thing. Now, for the third, which is so stupid in my opinion, the new one, you get the new season, which was 3, which was 5Ds, you get a motorcycle. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Never thought a motorcycle would be a part of the future after a dual disc, but okay. Now the fourth one, which I thought they were going to do the exact same thing though. No, they ditched the motorcycle idea, and I'm like, you started something and you're about to end it? And I'm like, okay, you guys are really just starting to screw my mind right now because I don't even know why. Like, why would you introduce something, and I think they have 3 seasons in that or 2, end it off? And I'm like, what? And I'm just really confused at the moment, so obviously I'm not gonna, like, Witherbane. Don't even get me started on freaking Yu-Gi-Oh's stupid BS. Because if you don't know this, Yu-Gi-Oh! Starts to, or 4Kids, starts to not really much upload any episodes anymore from GX. They missed a season. I don't know why. They missed a season of GX. I watched a little bit of the subtitles. It wasn't that bad. But I just didn't watch it entirely because I hate reading subtitles. I will read with subtitles depending on the show, but I won't read it all the time. And they missed 1 season of GX, which begs the question of the newest movie, I think, that I've heard of, which was Bonds Beyond Time, that Jaden is apparently in a new school, so last time we heard he died in the Dark World area. I don't remember. As you can see, here's his Berserk potion. So, I don't even know what the heck happened between then. I'm just thinking in my head, oh, so he probably skipped schools. But what happened in between then? Did he come back to the real world, or did he die in the Dark World and ended up being reincarnated and everybody still thinks it's Jaden? Like, I don't even remember. And it's just stupid in that kind of sense. So hopefully 4Kids gets their act together and they start actually showing us things that we actually want to see, like how did Jaden get back into the real world and why is he back? Next thing on my little list of trying to get stuff back into the game. Let's see, what was the thing I was about to talk about? Oh yeah. So the thing I was talking about was that all Yu-Gi-Oh's got to do is just like show us like, oh, don't worry, Jaden, you know, apparently skipped time and basically came back. It's like, oh, okay. Like, it doesn't have to be like super like it's gotta go with the plot. No, it's just gotta be like an explanation. Like, oh, by the way, Jaden got back because he's just that good, or luck shined upon him or something. Like, you know, it's not really as much like it makes sense, or it's supposed to be, like, I get it, it's supposed to be a kid show, which a lot of people don't really understand. These are kid shows, so whenever you see something that's not how you remember it, just remember, it's a kid show. It's not supposed to be for you, it's supposed to be for kids. Just like Pokemon. There's so many theories of why Ash doesn't age. I can tell you one thing that I believe in. It's a kid's show. Ash doesn't need to age. I know some people are like, oh, he's like 12, he's 13, or he's 27 or something. I don't remember. Half of them. All I know is just remember it's a kids show. It's supposed to be like long lasting and never giving out until the company runs out of ideas. So whenever they stop putting up Pokemon games and then they start putting it, then they stop the anime. That's basically how it is until they figure out something new. Then they're like, oh, we could add that to our show. Yeah, you're right. That's basically how I see it. I don't see it any other way. Yeah, that's basically how I see it. I know there's a ton of reasons, like, what was one of them? Oh yeah, the coma theory. Okay. For me, the coma theory is just stupid in so many ways, and in similar ways that are just so stupid. The coma theory, ever since the beginning of, what was it? The first episode, whenever him and Pikachu were facing against Spearow, Ash is technically in the hospital, or I'm going to say Pokemon Center for this. Ash is apparently in the Pokemon Center trying to recover from a coma, but he's still reliving his entire journey in a coma. Now, I don't know how you can meet new people in a coma. That's still pretty much how I think of it. How can you meet new people in a coma if you've never seen them before? I'm pretty sure Ash never met Iris or Silent because he's only been to Unova once. Yes, I still watch them though, but on my spare time I do. I don't do it all the time, I just do it whenever I feel like it. So, yeah, you can say, oh, he still watches cartoons, and I don't care. I watch them just so that though I know when like something's very stupid, like the anime, which I might stop soon, but we'll never know. But as I said though, the coma theory has no like plot point into it, so you can't actually understand how it works. Next one was Ho-Oh, which this one I can actually kind of believe. When you see Ho-Oh, your true internal wish or something like that can be granted. I can get that. Because some Pokemon might have mystical powers we just don't understand. Ho-Oh has a power that whenever you see it, your true wish comes out or something like that. Or if you make a wish, it'll come true. Ash probably wished for always trying to be the best that he can be or something. I don't know. He'll never age. That'll probably be #1 that I would choose. He'll never age. That way, though, everybody gets to regret it. But still, yeah. I can still get that. But what I don't get, though, is that why doesn't he just change anything other than his freaking shirt? Everything else about him, though, is just so stupid. His clothes always change. But not his hair or anything. Like, his hair can't be, like, longer or anything. He can't just, like, show, like, any maturity in him. No, he's just gotta stay forever as a kid. And always act like a kid. Just like Iris always calls him. A kid. Obviously, if he's 10, he's a kid. And I'm just sitting there face-palming at her, and I'm like, you're dumb. He's 10. Of course he's a kid. Now, if he's 12, then that's a whole different story. If he's 14, now that's a whole different story. If he's 10, whatever. Because when you're 12, you're meant to be even more mature than a 10-year-old. Now, I didn't know this at the time, though, but apparently, Ash is voiced by a female. I kind of suspected as much, though, because I wouldn't think that they were going to pay a 10-year-old just to do the part of a character. Do you know any 10-year-old boys who are actually in Nintendo? No. So there you go. Do you know any female actresses who can probably play the part? I probably know a few, but still. Like, how are you intended to get kids into a show that's... I don't know. That's my idea of why Ash never ages. Because Nintendo's trying, or whoever's actually posting up the anime or posting it up on TV and all that, whoever's doing that is trying to make sure that Ash doesn't age that way, though they can keep on putting up episodes. I think it's Nintendo, but I can't be wrong. If it's Nintendo, then it's Nintendo. If not, then I'm wrong. Because my really good hopes up are for Nintendo. Because Nintendo did create the Pokemon series. Oh, where did this spot? The one with the random freaking nether portal that I don't remember making. I don't even think I made it. I think it was just randomly here. No, leave me alone. Thank you. That's my thought on Pokemon. If you have any other thoughts about Pokemon, please let me know in the comment section below. No, I'm joking. If you want, though, just let me know what you guys think about how Ash's Ages works. As I said, it's a Pokemon show, or it's a kid's show, so obviously they're not going to try and make him age. I know a lot of people who watched it when it was first coming out, though, are like, oh, I'm really disappointed that Nintendo or whoever is doing it. I think it's Nintendo. I'm still trying to figure that out in my head, who he is, or who is actually doing it. I think it's Nintendo. I'm going to say Nintendo for now. If it's not, then, oh well. But if it's Nintendo, they're still like pretty upset that Nintendo's not making Ash age. I can get why, because the main demographic that they're actually going for is people who are at least around 10. It's around 5 to about, I think, 12 years old, I think is around where they're trying to aim at. So obviously making Ash age every time a season goes out, or whatever, whenever a Pokemon League or all that, they're losing that demographic. Because people are starting to get furious. But as long as they show, like, oh, he is changing, don't worry, like, oh, he is gonna end up growing, like, more hair. Because every time I see him, he still has that stupid haircut he's always got. And I'm like, okay, it's time to get a haircut, Ash. Come on. We've seen the hair for about 10 years. I think that's when it came out. Yeah, about 10 years ago. I think we get that you love that hairstyle. But now it's time to change it. Like, come on. You gotta change it for us, man. I'm sick and tired of Ash having a stupid haircut. I'm not saying his haircut is stupid. I'm just saying, though, he needs to change it once in a while. Like, we change our haircuts all the time. Hairstyles, haircuts, whatever. We change it. We don't just keep the same one over time. Eventually, we change it. And I guess this should be it where I end. So, goodbye, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Goodbye, guys. And let me know if you guys want me to post up some of the new world that we're going to be in, because let me know if you guys want to like take a sneak peek at it. I won't guarantee that it's definitely going to be out like this week or next week, but I'm definitely going to be sure though that if I get a lot of feedback on it, I will actually do it. You guys will actually see it, and you'll see where our houses are, you'll see what we got in the chests and all that. So yeah, goodbye guys, see you guys tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. Goodbye guys.